I'm Phil Giubileo, WFUV class of 1995. What does one-on-one mean to me? Well, it was the reason why I went to Fordham. I started listening to the program back in the late 80s when I was a freshman in high school. A longtime caller to the show, T from the Bronx, turned me onto the program and I quickly fell in love with it. When I got there, I had a chance to join the sports staff and learn under Marty Glickman. It was an amazing 4 years, and I was lucky enough to be sports manager for my last 2 years in school. I learned so much at WFUV, not only hosting the program with a lot of you that are in the audience, or at least some of you that are in the audience, but so many others who aren't able to make it tonight. And Marty Glickman, well, the absolute best. Learning under him, I wouldn't be in this business today if it weren't for Marty. Bob Ahrens carries through that legacy today. I didn't have a chance to work with Bob when I was a student, but I first got to know him back in 1998. I was working at a small radio station in Iowa, and I was looking for some interns. And he found a couple for me. One of them, many of you know today, Spiro Ditas, of course, now a voice of the National Football League, and he did the New York Knicks and the Lakers for a long time, and just a great broadcaster, one of the very best in New York City. And he had a chance to intern under me. How funny is that? Bob Ahrens does so much for these students today at WFUV and has for so many years. He really is a driving force behind the sports department at the radio station and giving them so many different opportunities besides simply calling Fordham basketball or Fordham football. Fordham students and WFUV sports grads now go into the workplace, and because of Bob's efforts and their own, they now have opportunities that so many of us didn't have coming right out of college, and Bob's a big part of that. He is such a special person when it comes to the history of WFUV, the radio station, and the sports department. And it's great to have known him for so many years. And he's helped me out in so many different ways by giving me different students ever since 1998, ever since Spiro Ditas was my first intern. Whether it was working in minor league baseball or today with the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, I always get help from Bob every year, and I really appreciate it.